Sorry, dog, it's only Utes outside, man. Oh. Is that me telling me I'm going live? Good evening, welcome to Raconteurs News. On Monday, it's the 1st of June. The month of June, the merry month of June. We have started it today on the 1st, and as you can see, I'm on the... Good evening, welcome to Raconteurs. Oh, fucking hellfire. I don't know what that is. It's the first. That's what that is. I'll get rid of that. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm with the SpaceX guys. We're up in space, and you know, there's loads of mouses and stuff there. I hope you're doing well anyway. I hope you've had a oh, my wife's just shut bedroom door. Slam bedroom door shut, like she don't want to listen to her. Oh, fuck off. I just dropped someone. Yeah, anyway, so oh, you had a good day. I hope you've had a good week so far. It's been all right, yeah. It's been all right, yeah. I've got one or two things. I just wanted to come on for an hour tonight because tomorrow night I've got Owen on. We're going to be talking about the shooting in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Is it Minneapolis? In Minnesota, the Floyd. Oh God, I can't remember his surname. That's terrible of me, isn't it? Anyway, this Floyd guy. No, George Floyd, isn't it? Fucking idiot. George Floyd, yeah, we're going to be talking about that tomorrow night. So that's gonna just be me and Owen, who's going to be sending me some stuff. So he's been looking into that, and hopefully we'll be able to put a bit of give a bit of perspective on that particular issue that went off. Oh, I think it was last week, wasn't it? I mean, it's terrible. On the face of it, prima facie, it looks absolutely terrible. I don't know what the I don't know what the gig is, whether it's a false flag or whether there are people involved. I know for certain that Antifa have been drafted in by George Soros, and they're probably on buses, and they've been smashing windows and causing all sorts of different shit. So that'll be tomorrow night. That's me and Owen Lloyd Martin over there in Portugal. Sit down, Portugal. Good evening to everyone in the chat room. Anyway, Tom, Bandit Buster, Dean Yates, Dom Telling Pike, Owen Lloyd Martin, who's our guest tomorrow night, Max Organ, Patrick Nee as well. He's in there. The alleged guy that was shot worked with the copper, apparently. I don't know. This is what we're going to try and get into tomorrow night with Owen. I've got a couple of other good shows coming up. I've got a guy who got in touch with me who what he does is he's written a couple of books, and what he does is he takes DMT. I don't know what that is. Don't even know what that is. But apparently it's a highly potent hallucinogenic, and what he does is he takes it and then he documents his experiences, and he's written a couple of books. So he's going to be I'm just sort of in the email getting in touch with him part. So but he got in touch with me actually, so That should be of a half decent thing. Anyway, what should we talk about tonight? I thought I'd just come on for an hour because I didn't want to deprive you of your sorry, I didn't want to deprive you of your Jasonness, especially here in space. I mean, what's this again? Slap, oh, wrong man. I'll slap this guy up face and he won't even wake up. Watch. He won't even wake up, see? Brilliant. Anyway, yeah. Evening to everyone who's listening on Facebook as well. Jamie Howe, good evening to you. I sometimes forget about Facebook because I do get the comments, but they're very few and far between. So hello to you, mate. I hope you're okay. Patrick Nee, I would rather say another false flag to try to get the people rioting. Again, that's another thing, isn't it? I mean, I've seen this, one of the, and I don't want to go into this too much tonight because we've got this on tomorrow night, but I have seen the umbrella man with his mask on and he's smashing windows with a hammer and just getting things started. I think in the pornography business, which I did participate in, back in the 90s, he would be called a fluffer. That's essentially what he was doing. He was fluffing. He was trying to get people up for it, up for rioting, up for smashing shit up. And so that's all he is. The guy in the umbrella, you're a fucking fluffer. Get a fucking life, you fucking hell. And as Webby put, is the mouse on the spacewalk behind you? Yeah, that was just incredible. I saw that. There's this guy that I think they were doing a thrust or something. They were going to do a thrust, or they were doing a thrust, and there's this guy talking, you know, Alec, they commentating, here we are, and this is that, and there we're going to do this. And then so this fucking mouse appears, like in space. The fucking mouse appears, where rocket is and all. It would have been, you know, it would probably would have been fried to to if it had actually been able to be there, it would have been fried to a crisp. But unfortunately, it weren't. It was just oh dear. I mean, but really, this SpaceX thing, it's just they've taken over from NASA. What they've done is they've said, right, well, we'll do all the CGI now, and they've taken over from NASA. That Elon Musk, he's a bit of a cunt anyhow. But I mean, you don't get to become a billionaire without being a cunt. I don't think there's any good, decent billionaires out there. Probably Bill Gates. You know, he's got our best interest at heart, and I mean, he wants to vaccinate everybody so everyone will be okay. But then he wants population control. But you know, you can't have one without the other. But I think Bill probably thinks he can. So yeah. The skeptics, the septics definitely do the best to riot. TV so realistic. Yeah, it's you can't tell what's real anymore, can you? You can't tell even, you know, if somebody sends, if there's a picture of Brighton Beach and people are going, oh, everyone's just completely just fucking done the lockdown. They've just completely ignored it. And there's a picture of everyone on the beach. You can't be sure it weren't like 2 years ago, 1 year ago. I mean, 2018, I remember it was a really, really hot year. I remember it very well because I was in hospital for fucking most of it when I was having my leg chopped off. So I fucking missed it. The best. I got 1976. Fine. I remember 1976. But 2018, the other great summer of our time, unfortunately, mostly I were inside. So anyway, hey, I hope you're okay. I hope you're having a good time. Whatever you're doing, I hope everything's good. I hope you're in yourself that everything's great as well. Good, not great, but good. But you're coping, because I do understand, and I know that there are a lot of people that are finding it difficult during this lockdown period that we've got, that we're in. there's going to be a lot of depression. I've had it myself. I really have. I've had it myself. The fact that I can come on here tonight, the fact that I can come on here tonight and not have any anxiety, which is what I normally have on a day. I mean, it's such a relaxed. I'm feeling more relaxed. Let's just say. Although there are fucking people. I've got a few things. I went to hospital today, by the way, for a visit with the cardiac nurse on my leg. I didn't get any pictures, as Dinny were saying. I didn't get any pictures because I didn't want to be, going around. And for a start, when we were arriving, I was driving, so I can't drive and film at the same time. And inside, there weren't really many opportunities to take any photographs, and really, I don't want to intrude on anybody else's privacy. But what I will tell you is that first, I went to the cardiovascular clinic at Northern General to see the cardiac nurse about my leg, and they were going to pull all the crap off and have a look at my leg and see how it's going on. I've not been since January or February, so yeah, I went down to Northern General. Not easy getting parked up. But there's three car parking spaces, 3 disabled spaces right outside the door at the cardiac wing, and 2 of them have got cars in them that didn't have disabled badges on. One didn't have a disabled badge on it, and the other one didn't have a disabled badge on it, but it had some fucking tosser in there that were like sitting there fucking listening to radio, waiting for somebody to come out, but it didn't have a disabled badge. So fuck you, toss bag. Fucking disabled bays are for people that can't fucking walk. And I think when I pulled up alongside, it sort of vindicated him. But then once my wheelchair were got out of the back, I think his eyes went into a different area. So he's a fucking tosser. People who park in disabled bays when they're not disabled, they're tossers. They're all tossers. I don't give a fuck what your fucking reason is. There's no fucking reason unless you really are disabled and you ain't got a badge. But I mean, it's one of the things that really fucking pisses my wife off more than me, to be fair. But if I'd not been able to get if I had not been able to get a space this morning, I would have been kicking off and I'd have been telling him to shift his fucking piece of shit Ford with its fucking Ford badges on wing mirrors. What the fuck's that all about? It was a fucking 1.6 fucking 2005 silver Ford fucking Focus. We're not talking any fucking sort of decent thing. He's got all these fucking bling and shit on it. I suppose I should have imagined it, but anyway, when we got inside, there were nobody there's a main waiting room, and there was nobody in there. A lot of the chairs had been black and white taped off, which, I don't know what that fucking means. And half of them had got, I think there were 2 out of every 3 had a sign on them saying, "Don't sit here because you're going to be, you're going to be less than 2 meters, no social distancing and all that sort of shit." So that was the main waiting room. But I went into the side waiting room, which was waiting room 4. And in there were 4 of us, four patients, and there were 2 carers. So there were my missus who were pushing my pushchair, and there were a guy whose wife were pushing his pushchair. And when they came to get us, we weren't allowed anybody to come with us. And they asked my wife to leave the hospital. Said, can you go and sit outside in car or something, So I went. So it's not. There were no rush. They've got longer appointments now, apparently. She said, now we can spend longer with patients because we've got longer appointments. I don't know how that works to the detriment of other people, because it's, yeah, you know, if I'm taking more time, I didn't need more time really. Someone comes and takes you. It used to be somebody came and took your bandage off, and then another person came, cleaned it all up, and did all the stuff that they did with it. By the way, they picked a load of good stuff out of it. It's doing really, really well. Just got a couple of black toes to get rid of. Toe ends. The black should come off, and there should be a toe underneath it. That's the only thing that I'm really waiting for at the moment. And apart from that, everything's going really well. But I got a lot of. I did have a little chat with her about COVID-19, and I also asked if Mr. Bra had been knocking about, because I'd seen him on the mother of all talk shows with George Galloway, and this was the guy who'd done the first bypass on my leg. So I wouldn't have minded bumping into him, but he wasn't there. So Escapers Media. I went over to watch some of Taylor's vids the other day. They last like 6 hours. I'll have to work up to that. Yeah, Taylor does do his videos. They do seem to last a long time, but he does go for about 3 shits in between. And I'll tell you, he just says, I just need to go to the bathroom, buggers off, and he'll sat there with nothing to do, and he wipes himself, and he comes back. Max Organ's just put in there, I was Lee Harvey Oswald in a past life. Okay, nice one. That leads me up to my next thing. I've just got a new YouTube channel that I've started putting up things that I think might be, that I don't want to put on Raconteurs News in case the old channel gets fucked. So I've put some old 9/11 stuff up there, and some Apollo stuff up there as well. I'm looking through all my old hard drives, and I'm finding stuff from the past. So if anybody wants to subscribe, I've got 1 subscriber. It's amazing. I've got 1 subscriber, and it's the Webster Report. So thank you very much, the Webster Report, for subscribing to the channel. It's Nolan Ganwich, NOLANGANWICH, Nolan Ganwich. That's my other YouTube channel where I'm just putting up stuff like old video, because I think I've been in this game now long enough to know that there's stuff that the people that have just not been in it long. In fact, even if you've been in it 10 years, there's stuff that people won't know, and there's stuff that people won't have seen. And I've got a lot of it on my hard drives. So I've started putting them up, and I've noticed. Oh yeah, I'll put it in chat. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it again. Let me put Nolan Ganwich. Put some Apollo stuff up, which is, I think, is a Apollo raw footage. I had a fucking hell filter. It won't let me go to channel. It won't let me. See if I can channel. No, see, these Nolan channels keep coming up, but not my channel. But it's there. If you click, I've got that. You know, the Rich Planet video is up there as well. I'll put a link into that, and then you can click on the account and add yourself as a subscriber. So let me just put a link into that if I fucking can. Nolan Ganwich. it's not fucking coming. Fucking hell. Do you know, YouTube is fucking shocking. It is, it's shocking. I can't find it on here. Yeah, let me see if I can, yeah. Let me see if I can find you lot on here and then I'll put it in. My channel. Your channel. Okay. Okay, and if I go on to Raconteurs News. Don't worry, I've got plenty of other fucking shit to be moaning about. Videos, none. Oh, fuck off. Do you know, it's fucking rubbish, isn't it? This old computer, I've got a couple of computers that I'm running at the same time, and not very good. NOLAN Ganwich. Praise be Uni. Uni, 24 hours. Oh, what's going on here? Are you wearing your tight onesie tonight? Yes, Uni, are you? He's going to do a show tonight after this. So I've got a few things that I want to mention. First of all, something Dinny brought to my attention. I think it was Dinny anyway. Brought to my attention about fuck off. I've got to find me something. Where can I find my fucking channel? Where can I find my channel filter? Why would it? It won't even show me my channel. The channel, it won't show the channel. It's fucking weird. Still, Nolan Ganwich. Anyway, it's got a picture of Gabe off The Office, the American version of The Office. I can't believe why it won't. It won't. It just will not let me get the. It will not let me get the link for the. It's no fucking surprise. It's fucking doing my fucking head in. Leeds is here. Good evening, Leeds. How you doing? Dave Iron, Dave H, Maximizer, Patrick Nee, Owen Lloyd Martin. Anyways, so what Dinny brought to my attention, having sex with someone you don't live with will become illegal, has become illegal today. So, well, that's opened up a can of worms. I would have thought that would have been illegal anyway, wouldn't it? Under lockdown rules. But I think now they've had to specify it. I mean, I don't know if somebody would like to, I might do it myself to see what impact this lockdown has had on Tinder and other different applications. The way people meet each other these days, where they're just having sex rather than fucking forming a meaningful relationship. And all adultery is now null and void. Show a picture. Well, I don't know what your picture you want showing. Spanish chicken. Show a picture. This fucking. Do you know, this does my fucking head in. Your channel, right? So I'll go to my channel. Oh, I've got 2 subscribers now. It looks like the thing's gone. The Richard D. Hall film's gone. I don't know why. It keeps it still appears up. And Grinder, for fuck's sake. I mean, that must be losing money, hand over fisting, shall we say. Sorry about that. That was a gay joke. Here we go. I think Webby's got it. There he is. I definitely put that thing on though. It's still showing. Oh, but it's not showing on there. Cheers for that, Webby. Webby's just sent me the link, so I shall now send it to you lot. Also, yeah, I've got Matt Conspiro. I'm just waiting for a date from him. Spoke to him today. He's going to be coming on soon. We're going to be talking about Beatles. I'm absolutely fucking sick about talking about COVID-19. I'm just at the fucking. I'm at the end of it. It's just a fucking complete and utter waste of time. You know, you might as well just. It's just a waste of time talking about it. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Nobody. Everybody's. Oh, I mean, Jesus! All these people with fucking stupid masks on. Tinfoil hat. Anyway, my hospital visit covered that. Oh God. I don't. This guy called Jason Leos Sartos. I think me and you have had him on Webby at one point. I think me and you had him on. Nah, I mean he had Steele on yesterday. Mark Steele. We're having Mark Steele on, and he posted this thing. We're having Mark Steele on. So I put, you do realise he's shot a girl in the head and whatever, and he said, well, we don't care about that, we're just interested in what he's doing now. So it's not a problem that he's fucking shot people. This fucking Leos Sartos is one of them fucking flip-flop wearing fucking, if his hair were long enough, he'd be a white guy with dreadlocks. He's one of these cunts, thinks he's a fucking artist, and and he's Patreon, support me through Patreon. Yeah, we'll support you. Money. We'll have Mark Steele on. Even though, let me see if I can find, and I'll share it with you. What he was fucking, what they were on about, and now we're having one guy actually said, honestly, what you didn't say is that he accidentally shot her in the head. What the fuck? Well, so he accidentally pulled trigger. He accidentally pointed a gun. He accidentally had a gun on him. He accidentally pointed it at somebody, and he accidentally pulled trigger and accidentally fucking shot somebody. Just because it didn't get the intended target, which obviously if you're shooting at into a crowd, you've got a target, okay? If it doesn't get your intended target and does get somebody else who's an innocent bystander, then it's not accidental, dickhead. For fuck's sake. It's like me, so I accidentally shot my dog, or, I did. We're not even supposed to have a gun. Oh, well, yeah, I know, but I accidentally got a gun. Oh, right, well, so you broke law then? Yeah, but I only accidentally broke law. Right, so you're going to go to jail? Yeah, but I'm only accidentally going to jail. What a fucking, and this toss bag, this Jason Leos Tassos fucking toss bag, who's fucking one of them, I'm an artist, and he's always got pictures of, he's in his 50s, and he's one of them. He's one of them that's appealing to middle-aged single women that have got no fucking, that have got no, that hang on to him, it's just an utter fucking toss bag. And let me find it. I've got to find it. Let me find it so I can show it. I'll share it on fucking screen. Fucking what a tosser he is. Fucking what a fucking. He's always posting pictures of him, and his fucking hair's all wet, and he's like seas behind him, and I've just got out of the beach. I've been doing fucking fucking surfboarding and fucking angerboarding and all this sort of shit. I mean, come on, what sort of piece of shit do you have to be when you've been told that the bloke that you go, oh, well, I'm still going to interview him because it's what he's doing now rather than what he's done in the past. I don't give a fuck. Interview fucking Peter Sutcliffe. You know, interview Peter Sutcliffe and ask him, oh, how did you feel murdering all them fucking people? Oh, but what he did in past. You're a piece of shit, whatever your fucking name is. It's probably made up anyway. To you know, it's like fucking Derek Duval, Jason Lyosatos, fucking tosser, and he's been on this show. He's been on this fucking show, and I don't think he had fucking much to say. I don't think he had out to say. He just fucking poses fucking pictures of he thinks he's an artist. I think he lives in St. Ives. So he's not. Listen, if he lives in fucking St. Ives, he's not short of a fucking bob or two. But he needs your Patreon fucking money now. And if you want to buy his artwork, you want to buy this and you want to buy that. Now, fuck you, Jason. I'm fucking. You were told this cunt that you were fucking having on your show. You were told he shot somebody in the head, a girl in the head. This girl had life-changing injuries. If I'd have known that when I interviewed him, I would not have fucking touched him with fucking Jason Lyosatos' fucking extended massive fucking penis. I wouldn't have. I would not have fucking touched him. But this cunt, it's just fucking. It's. Let me just see if I can find it. I'm so wound me up. It's so wound me up that I fucking really wanted to just. I think he must have fucking blocked me because I can't find any. And believe me, there were lots. There were lots and lots of people that were. There were lots of. I had lots of notifications from people that were saying things, and I just have a fucking day off. This cunt is a tosser. He's a fucking tosser. Yeah, he accidentally smacked over the head with a fucking hammer. How do you do that? It don't matter. He fucking. Yeah, he interviewed Mark Devlin recently. Yeah, fine. Mark Devlin's a decent guy. I like Mark Devlin. We've got Matt Conspiro, Mark's friend, who does all the Beatles stuff. I've been in touch with him today, and we're just sorting out a date. You know, just fucking, just this. Just if you are one of these people that claims to be there for the good of the good, for good, not for evil, you know, this bloke's fucking flip flops and fucking I don't know, and like fucking these fucking, you know what, one of them skirts. Remember what David Beckham used to fucking wear? What they were called, and he'd fucking. He's one of them. Right, and he lives on beach in fucking St. Ives. And if you know how much money it costs to live on fucking beach in St. Ives, unless he's living in one of them little fucking shacks that are up there, then he's got a fortune anyway. Okay, so you don't need to be Patreoning him. You don't need to be. It's a fucking waste. It's like fucking giving money to Dave Witcher, another one. Oh, no, well, God this, God that, another one. And then who's those fucking come back on scene? Fucking Ben Fellows is back on scene. Right. Zen fucking whatever his name is, Zen Phoenix. So I've asked him on show. I've friended him. I've asked him on show. If he comes on this fucking show, I will fucking ask him, what the fucking hell have you been doing? Why aren't you called fucking Ben Fellows anymore? What is your fucking thing now? They're just back on scene because there's a fucking a huge situation going on that they can see, they can smell, they can sniff. They could sniff when there's money to be made. These pieces of shit. So I've invited fucking Ben Fellows or fucking Zed fucking Cars or whatever he calls himself now. I've invited him on, but he's not going to get an easy ride. I've not listened to that Lysiatus. What is his name? Jason Lyosatos. I am Greek. Come with me. I do not want to make fuck. Yeah, of course you fucking don't, tosser. Yeah, he's fucking. I bet I've not listened to the interview, but I bet there's not one single fucking question that will make fucking any of them fuckers, Kitson, whoever he is. I don't know who this Kitson cunt is, but he's suddenly turned up. I think he's fucking. Even when I posted this, I said this is what these cunts are like. Let me just upload to it, and then I'll fucking post it, and I'll put it up, and I'll show you. Even when and I said, this is what these cunts are like. They're fucking. They're just horrible bastards. Horrible bastards. You know, fucking just horrible. Yeah, my nose bleeds. So fuck off, nosebleeds. You fucking tosser. Man up. Fuck it. If there's something wrong, find out. Don't just fucking sit there telling everybody. Oh God, it just fucking. Mark Steele wants fucking up the arse. But he's probably been fucked up arse, to be honest, if he's been in prison. Looking like that. That's probably why he's got his sunglasses on, because his eyes are popping out of his fucking head for a fucking cock he's had in Nick when he were after he'd fucking shot that ass in the head. Let me see if it's in. I've got this picture. Pictures. Let me have a look in pictures. Desktop pictures. Pictures. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just fucking wound up tonight. I'm fucking well wound up by these fucking arseholes. What's that one, sir? Is that the one? No, first can donate. No. What's that? See what that is. No, different one. But there you go. You can see there. Just fucking, what a fucking piece of shit. I'm trying to find that one where Garrett talks about me, responds to me on a not in there, it must be on downloads. By the way, this is not all that's pissed me off this week. Believe me, it's not all that's pissed me off this week. Oh God, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? Anyway, it was that one where fucking what's his face says our Lee Garrett in when we were having a conversation, shall we say a conversation, as far as you can have a conversation with a fucking Neanderthal, like Garrett, as much as you can have a conversation with a Neanderthal like Garrett, he decided to say that he got a wife, 2 kids, and 2 legs, so that he were better off than me. So that's the sort of shit. And I even posted that up and said, you know, you can't fucking. It's you can't just fucking. This is what you're dealing with, and yet this fucking latrine. Shall we call him Latrine from now on? Jason Latrine. New Age tosser I've got written here. But yeah, I think anyway, maybe send me some. There we go. Cheers, Webs. Cheers, Webbit. I will now get that, and I will be able to put it up. Thank you very much. if you're not doing it, Webby, and you want to jump on, mate, it's completely up to you, pal. I'm not doing it. I've just got a few things that I really wanted to talk about tonight, but fucking yeah, Lee Garrett. I'm talking about Lee Garrett. So Lee Garrett does this. He puts this. This is his response to me. Let me see if this comes through. Oh, I can't find where the fucking hell I've put the bastard. Don't know what I've done with it. I'll fucking download it again. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. These computers are shit. Shocking. Shocking. Never seen Lee Garrett. Well done, Uni. Oh, he's in bed 12-hour days in the morning. All right, Webby, no problem. I just thought I'd invite you on, mate. No problem at all. There we go. Let me... There we go. Right, I'm just gonna share my screen just so that you can see this. Share my screen because I can't find it fucking wherever it is. Application window, that one. Share. Now, can you see that? There you go. Nicest people who follow him: John Kitson and Lee Garrett. Lee Garrett, I'm married with 2 kids and 2 legs. Got more than you. That's the sort of shit that you get from people like this. That's the sort of shit you get from people like that. That's their level. And that cunt was... I know that looks a bit weird. And that cunt were running for Parliament under the Save Us Now, SUN, Save Us Now party. Go on then, Leeds. I'll send you a link, mate. I'll get Leeds on. I'm only planning to do an hour tonight because I've got everything on. I just want to this one more thing. Okay, I got in touch with Joe Public. Now, Joe Public, we've had on before, and it's always controversial. And I said, do you want to come on? And he said, no, I don't want to come on your fucking show. After last time, you and Ada, after you thought we'd gone, me and my mate who were on with, we were we were listening. We could still hear you, and you were saying you and Ada were saying that they were the 2 fucking biggest pieces of shit that were ever spoken to, which is complete and utter bollocks. Complete and utter bollocks. I've tried to get in touch with Joe Public afterwards, but he don't just fucking want to know. Now he says to me, me and Ada were talking bollocks about him and his fucking mate who'd been on show. After they'd been on the show, when we thought that they'd gone off, which is impossible because I make sure everybody's fucking gone before we even say anything that we don't want on air. And he also told it. He said it was me and Ada. And I look back, and we had Joe Public on March the 17th. That were St. Patrick's Day. Now the problem with that is that Ada had flown to Thailand on the 13th, so that's 4 days before. Okay, so it's 4 days before. So I don't know what he's talking about. I've asked him to explain himself further. He's not responded to me. So another one, fucking, they're just dropping like flies. It's amazing. It's absolutely fucking amazing. They are dropping like flies. But everybody's just like, I don't want to do it. Don't want to do with this. Don't want to do it. I'm trying to fucking. Anyway, let me send fucking Leeds link. And we'll give him 10 minutes. And if he's no good in 10 minutes, then we'll go off. And we'll come back tomorrow with Owen Lloyd Martin. Also, I've got Matt Conspiro on the way coming up, and we've got a guy who's been doing DMT and they're writing books about his experiences. He's going to send me a couple of books. I'm obviously not going to have time to read 2 books before he comes on, but and I also like not to read people's books before I come on, simply because then I can like come from a point of view of the listener, because the listeners most likely have not read the book, so they might they'll it just makes it a little bit easy. Oh, fucking hell, what's his fucking email address? Why can't anybody have a fucking normal email address? Email address, Leeds. I need one. I can't remember your email address. I can't remember where it begins with. Just tell me where it begins with. And then it'll come up. But I haven't saved you in there because, you know, what if FBI took hold of my computer and they know I got you on it? Yeah, so Joe Public, I don't know what that's all about, but if you don't want to come on, it's fucking up to you. It's yours. It's your prerogative. On a brighter note, I spoke to Adi today, which is the first time since everything went the way that it did, since he left, shall we say. And we had a chat anyway, so things are getting better on that front. You don't have to fall out with people forever. You can talk about things. You can get things. Female. Mandy Genre is putting herself forward for a female, perhaps, on the show. Listen, if you want to come on, Mandy, I can send you a link and that will get you on. In fact, I can send you one right now. I'm going to, and if you don't come on, then I'm going to be absolutely, what's the word? Offended. I love that. It's offended. I'm offended. I'm offended. Are you offended? Yes, I am. Why? Oh, God. Wrong one. Well, I hope you're enjoying tonight's show. It's got to be better than fucking whatever's on telly. I don't know what's on telly. What's on telly tonight? You might have been pissed. I'm not pissed. I do know. I'm very, 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 very cautious because it happened one time, and I did do that, but it wasn't with Joe Public and it wasn't recent, and it wasn't just me. It was Andy as well. Andy started really abusing somebody that had just been on, and they were still on. So, and I was sticking up for him, but Andy said no, and then we found out that they'd heard us and everything. So. Here we go, invite. Copy to clipboard. Let's see what Mandy's got to say. There we go. There you go. I've sent you a thing, Mandy. If you want to come on and say something, say whatever you want. I can't. Jason don't like when I come on because of my sexy skin suit. I do, and also because you keep going for a shit and that. You know, it's and then you're miles away from where your thing is. So She'll Destroy Did Eat You, Wax Up live on stream. Yeah, I remember that. That was when. That's probably why he hates me. I don't know. There we go. Rolling 1974. Let's have him on. Roller. see people have these things where it's not actually the name. Cheers for that, Super Leeds. I've sent you a link if you want to pop on, jump on for this evening for the rest of the show. I've got 4 minutes left, but yeah, we can extend that if you do come on. Yeah, Shield Destroyer eating his earwax live on TV. Oh, fuck off, Watson. Watson, what's the matter with you dickhead? When was this, Webby? That were when we had him on, and I'd been cut off, and I couldn't get back on my internet. We're completely fucked. And if I don't end the broadcast, then the broadcast continues unless people leave it. Now the broadcast continued, and Shield Destroyer had not left it, and so he was there eating his own earwax while he was on live, which is probably why he hates me. But you know, it's okay. I don't mind being hated. Hate's the new love, I think. I think that's what it's going to be. We're going to call it the new love. Hate is the new love. So Joe Public now loves me. And so does Jason, lost his fucking name, New Age, St. Ives toss. Listen, I know St. Ives. I know how much it costs to be in St. Ives. I know how much it costs to live in St. Ives. Believe me, I know. Here we go. We've got one knobhead.
All right, mate.
If he's coming on. Is he coming on?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Look at the fucking screen at Raconteurs News. What's the way? Not bad. How you doing?
Can you hear me? All right.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Here?
Just a sec. Yeah. It's hard work, this, isn't it? Can you hear me?
Owen has put, does that mean with the new UK laws, is dogging now okay? As long as you're from the same household, I think you could dogging if you, I mean, I don't really, I think you'll be all right over there in Portugal, mate. No, bad, we can't hear you. We cannot hear you at all.
Right. All right. I don't know. I'm talking.
We can hear him, he says. Oh, I can hear you, Leeds. I can't hear him. I wonder why that is. That's funny, isn't it? That's weird. Let me jump out and come back in.
Fuck me. It's like you, isn't it? Just pisses off to the toilet. Leaves me all on my own. How you doing anyway, everyone? You alright? On this bright sunny Monday. Is it Monday? I don't even know what day it is.
Hey, mate.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Alright, mate. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Good.
Nick GB, why are you falling out with everyone, Jason? I'm not falling out with everyone. But Joe Public fucking made an allegation against us, which is clearly untrue. And Jason fucking lost his toss bag, lost potatoes or whatever his name is. He was shown information, he was shown proof, and he still interviewed that charlatan and his fucking and his other girlfriend and his little girlfriend nowadays. So I'm not falling out with people. Listen, I've made it up with Adi today. Me and Adi have made it up. What's important? I don't fall out with what's important. We didn't fall out. Me and Adi had a time where we just needed some time away from each other. And today I thought that you know, it were about time that we put a buried hatchet. So that's what I've done. So I mean, you can't accuse me of falling out with everybody. All I'm doing is pointing out what pricks are doing. What do you reckon, knobhead?
No, I don't think you fall out with everyone. I mean, people have different opinions, so I always thought you and AD would get back together at some point.
Well, we're not getting back together, but we're friends.
No, but yeah. I thought you'd talk. You know. So, and so what? It's your fucking channel, isn't it?
Oh well, yeah, but I mean that don't really matter. I mean, I don't fall out with people for no. You know, people are falling out with me for fucking crap. So people are falling out with me for nothing. But I'm not like that, right? Me and AD, we didn't speak for a bit. That was that. Okay.
Yeah.
And now today I thought that it had gone on long enough, and I spoke to him, and we're fine. That grown ups deal with things. But this James Lotos or Toss was Toss. Go on.
Yeah, you still haven't sent me that link for that show on Friday night. Because I missed that one. I bet that was funny.
I've not ever. I'll send it you.
I know.
I'll send it after this.
Yeah. I know, I bet that was funny. What was it? Some guy on a wheelie going for a kebab or something. Did you say?
Fucking hell, it were a fucking nightmare. I spoke to him since he rung me up yesterday. And I said to him, I said, I thought you were going to be in a room with, like, you know, doing. I didn't think you were going to be like going around Bridlington ordering kebabs and
fucking hell, why, man? I bet that. Go on, mate. Sorry.
Fucking showing me the two buskers that are in Bridlington, right? On lockdown, so there's nobody going past. There's only him on his scooter, keeps going past them, and he keeps calling them his mates. And then, just a fucking.
I bet that's hilarious. I bet that's fucking hilarious. I bet you lost your fucking rag, didn't you?
Well, when he rung me up yesterday, I did lose my rag a bit with him. Just couldn't do one fucking thing. But yeah, I've made that private now because it was such an abortion or a show. This show was a complete fucking abortion. It was terrible. So,
but like I said to you, I've lost because I fell asleep. I fell asleep because Webby were doing the show, weren't they? I said to you when I talked to you, Webby were doing the show, and I fell asleep.
Yeah, we were due to do a show, yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep just before Webby would due on. And then I missed yours as well. And then I woke up at like midnight or something silly. And I thought, well, I'll watch both of them now. And neither of them were on. And I thought, well, maybe YouTube have not uploaded them yet. And then I phoned you the next day, didn't I? And I said, where's the show? You know. And you told me. And I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. So a guy on a disability scooter in a kebab shop.
Yeah, and so like he'd be talking to me and said something, and then he'd be like, hang on a minute, how much would that be? What is it? Oh no, just for fucking chili sauce or whatever. It was just fucking mental. Just fucking mental. And then, right, he fucking phones me at 3 o'clock in the morning afterwards.
Really?
Fucking phone. Well, I'll leave my phone downstairs. See, I don't have my phone in bedroom with me.
I don't take mine either.
And so when I got up in the morning, I'd got a fucking message from him, and I got a phone call, a missed phone call about fucking 10 to 4 in the morning. It was ridiculous.
And what did you say?
Max, I've just got to say that. That was Friday, Webby. Max Hogan's put, Webby's cooking stream is great. I never miss Grills of Exchange. Awesome.
Oh dear. Yeah. Grills of Exchange.
So Mandy, if you're going to, I've sent you a link. If you want to come on, you just come on. Just get yourself on and come and give your 2 pennies. You're absolutely welcome. Nobody is going to, give you any grief. Well, apart from Leeds, mine, but then
Apart
again,
from me. Yeah, apart from me.
yeah. But it won't be very much. Just Chris O'Rourke just remembered that from Friday. Yeah, it were fucking. Oh, it was terrible.
I've just ordered you a new T-shirt as well, by the way.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
And that's nice. Here, what sort of T-shirt?
Jim
Not
will
a Leeds
fix it.
shirt.
No, Jim will fix it.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, I thought you
Yeah.
might like that one.
Jim fixed it for me, and now I've got a
Yeah.
loss.
So you're gonna have to wear it.
Have you watched that Jeffrey Epstein thing on Netflix?
No, not yet. No, I mean I don't really do telly, but my girlfriend, because I'm at my mum's, my girlfriend showed me how to use it because I don't even know how to fucking use it. And I started watching that. Is it called Last Dance basketball thing? Have you seen that?
No.
You know, Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, and
Yeah.
yeah. I started watching that, and it is quite interesting actually. But apart from that, no, I mean I don't watch. Oh yeah, Owen, I've got to send you moringa seeds. I've got Coleman's mustard to send to Dinny, and I've got some to send to Tony as well. So yeah, it takes me a while sometimes.
Busy bee. You're a busy
Yeah.
bee, aren't you?
Nice
So we
seeing
have
you,
a-
Bean. You, Bean, nice to see you. Sorry, mate.
Go on. What were you saying?
I was just saying, nice seeing you, Bean, in.
In what?
In the chat.
I am in chat there.
No, I said new Bean.
Oh, new being.
Yes. Oh, yes, and I've got to send Paula an email as well. Sorry, Paula. I will send you an email. It just takes me a while. I'm useless.
Yes, he is. But he'll
I
fucking
am.
phone me up as soon as he can't find a fucking episode.
I know. You must have thought, what's this dickhead ringing me up for?
I knew what you were ringing me up for, to be honest.
Oh, no, I know. I bet you were. I bet you're thinking, fucking hell.
No. I did listen. I had a few phone calls that day and from people. So it was taking phone calls day. So that's why I took your call. I always take your call anyway, you fucking idiot. In case you fucking
I know.
outside Tesco's or something.
I must proper piss you off.
No, you don't. No. It's like having a special needs brother.
Yeah, I know. You're
Even
thinking,
more
oh my God.
than me.
You must look at your phone and go, oh no, not him.
Good evening to you, Paul. They're down there in Cornwall. And Alice as well, who says she's not got any. She didn't get a notification. And Jason, why won't you ever take my calls, Uni Black Sister? Because if I took your calls, I wouldn't have any time at all to do anything else ever. Because you just fucking call me all the time. But listen, you've been on this show plenty of times. We give you the confidence to be able to do your own show. So you're doing okay. So I phone you more than I phone some people that are in chat room. Good evening,
Yeah.
Patrick.
He's been on more than I have, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, of course he has.
And so he can't complain. He can't complain that he hasn't been given a chance.
I don't think he's complaining. I think he's complaining about me not taking his calls. I don't know what he calls me on.
Well, I've given him my email address about a dozen times, and he can't seem to write. I don't think he can write it down. And
you've never phoned me. You've never phoned. Why would you phone me from America? You do use some other application, surely. I've never had any phone calls from you, so I'm not ignoring you. All I ever get is emails and stuff and messages from you. So, do you know?
Why does he email you?
Yeah, of course we do.
Well, I've given him my email address about a dozen times, and he just can't seem to write it down or whatever.
Well, I don't know. We've all got acts to as we've all got whatever we are to bear, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh. So what you been up to today? Out? You been sunbathing?
No, I've not. But tomorrow I've got the ramp for my back garden coming.
Oh, have you?
So I can get on my back garden, yeah.
That'll Leeds, your email is hard to remember.
Right, the fucker down then.
Have you not got a pen? Have you not got a pen, Uni?
Yeah, so I'll be able to go out on back garden tomorrow.
All right. Well, that'll make life easier for you then, will it?
Yeah, well, like I said, I've been to hospital today. I drove.
So... did you? Mm-hmm. Did you? How did you manage to drive then? Have you got a special, kind of automatic or?
I've got an automatic car, yeah.
Right. Okay. So you only need one leg.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the piss there,
Oh no, of course not. Everyone knows I've only got fucking one leg.
Yeah, but usually I'll take piss out of you. But no, I'm not taking piss out of you. No, but seriously, so you've just got an automatic and you can drive, and that's it.
Yeah, I had to take a test.
Right.
I had to take a test just to see if I were all right. It weren't really a driving test. It were just more of am I able to control a vehicle and be able to do it. So I think I got deducted points for not stopping at a stop sign. But apart from that, no, it's pretty easy. It's I suppose it's like the one that they give you when you're 70. They'll just take you around and make sure you can see everything and your eyesight's all right and everything. I don't fucking know. Anyway, Lee Garrett says he has a manual car, mate.
No, I just saw that.
I used to have a manual car before my leg came up. I used to have a manual car. We were a brand new Ford Cougar. What's he driving? A fucking Corsa, 51 plate Corsa that his mother's lent him. Hey. Paul Leeds. Alan McVicker has put Paul Leeds, aka Knobhead. Lol, poor guy.
Why?
Don't know.
What's part about me?
Well, your hair.
Well, I'm bald. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's poor. That could be pretty poor, couldn't it?
Yeah, but I admit I'm a knobhead. So.
There's no wrong with you, knobhead.
I don't know. What's wrong with that? I'm just going to roll a joint, if that's all right.
Well, you do that. I think we'll give it another 15 minutes and then we'll call it a day because I'm a bit knackered. I've got Owen on tomorrow night. We're going to be talking all night about the Minnesota thing, the police handling.
What do you make about that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know whether it's a situation that's been taken advantage of by Antifa and all the people, all the George Soros and all that. It's been taken over, or whether it's all the false flag. I don't know. I suppose we'll find out tomorrow because Owen's been doing some false flag. He says. So Owen says it's a false flag, so we'll get into that tomorrow with Owen.
Well, yeah, I mean, it could possibly be, couldn't it? Just to take the attention away from what else is going on. I
mean, a race war would suit them fine now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A race war is exactly what they want.
Yeah, it could possibly be.
Yeah, so
I think Paula quite fancies me, actually.
Paula? She's far too classy for you, mate, for fuck's sake.
What do you mean? Live in the woods. And I'll move down to Cornwall.
Yeah, but you can take Leeds out of Leeds, but you can't take Leeds out of Leeds, if you know what I mean.
Well, I know, I'd probably pinch your car, but...
Webby says pallets of bricks have been delivered. Pallets of bricks have been delivered to potential riot zones where there is no construction. Owens, it's never stopped. Like I said, we'll get into that tomorrow. We all fancy you, Leeds. Haha, says Nick GB. Obviously, the man is either blind or incredibly.
Come on, I'm a good-looking fella.
He's got his. Hang on.
I might be a knobhead, but I'm good-looking.
Oh, I thought I had my sunglasses up here. Then now we're going to do me fucking.
I've got my sunglasses. I'll do it for you.
Go on then.
Nosebleeds. I've got a nosebleed. Yeah, did you see him on that one with Mark Devlin?
No, I didn't know.
Didn't you? It were on for about 4 hours or something. But yeah, he were on.
Okay, now fire.
I know, and he had his glasses on.
Of course he did. I'm a weapons expert. I've got no qualifications or anything. I'm a fucking expert in weapons. You see this capacitor? It's a 300-volt capacitor. Fuck me. You know what a capacitor does? The capacitor holds fucking charge. That's all it does.
You've got that accent down to a T, haven't you?
Oh, it's a fucking...
he's a tosspot, isn't he? Really is a tosspot.
Someone sent us this in, and this shows us, if I take the back off this, look at that there. Look at that there. That is going to kill your children. Your babies are going to be dead in your bellies if you don't do anything about 5G now. Fucking toss, fucking Gateseed Council. I fucking won this and I fucking won that. Fucking.
That just sounds like him, mate.
He's a wanker, a complete wanker. And he did threaten to come to me. I will be at your address. We will come to your address. That's what he said to me. We will come off air, just in a private conversation. We will come to your address, and we will come and we will have you arrested for fucking duck rape or something. Fucking stupid. And I said, fucking come.
I know.
Waiting for you to come. Do they come? Do they fuck? It's just loads gas. Fucking Lee Garrett. Yeah, I was fucking the Will through here. I just went in and look at that on top of the fucking post there. Yeah, fuck off. And there's so many fucking videos that show that what he's saying is crap. I mean, I think he talked about a 300 watt capacitor. I mean, 300 watt capacitor, you'll find in your fucking laptop. It's not going to fucking kill you. You know what I mean? It's trying to say that these things.
Well, if you remember, I bet that's about a year ago, would you say? And when he threatened you, and I said, if he comes down to your house, and this was just after you'd had your leg, or you were having problems with your leg. And I says, if he comes down to your house, I said, I'll come down and I'll fucking sort him out. Do you remember?
Yeah. He weren't ever fucking coming down. Neither
I know. I mean, can you imagine?
He would have bought fucking petrol if he had a fucking car.
Oh,
crap.
He really is a tosser, isn't he?
Nick GB says, but you cannot deny that 5G is a threat to us all, can you, Jace? Forget Mark Steele. Listen, I don't know about 5G. I really don't know about 5G. I've seen the things with Anne-Marie Carey, and as soon as she gets any whiff or inkling that you might perhaps question her on something, she disappears. Fucking Mark Steele disappeared, so nobody will fucking talk to him. On that fucking on that post on Facebook, somebody said, Jason blah 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 said, I'm not interested in what he's done in the past. I'm interested in what he's doing now. And why don't you ask him yourself? I said, I would fucking ask him, but he runs away every time I go anywhere near him. You know, and fucking if there's one thing I'd like to do is take fucking Mark Steele down. I don't, fuck all the rest of it. New world order we're getting anyway. We're all getting fucked up arse. People aren't gonna fucking. I were in hospital today, and there were like 2 fucking seats with things on that says "Do not fucking sit here." My wife got fucking kicked out into the car. Don't.
What for?
Well,
what for?
Because she weren't allowed in with me. Right? She weren't allowed in with me. And so they said to her, don't work the big wall because they don't want to. I'm not allowed. They weren't allowed in. What if she's got coronavirus? The nurse could get it. You know what? This sort of shit. So she was told she had to wait out in car. Well, she was told she had to wait somewhere outside. So she went and waited outside in car. Just a complete fucking joke. And they said you can't wait in waiting room because people are going to be coming into waiting room, and so you're not necessary. Anybody that's not necessary in there. A friend of mine who lives across the road, he's had a stroke last Monday, a week today. He had a stroke, quite a bad stroke. He's still in hospital. He's lost all his right hand side and his speech and everything. It's going to take him months to get back to anywhere, and his wife can't go and visit him.
That's awful, isn't it?
She can't go, not allowed to go.
Awful. Guy who lives opposite me, his mum died and they couldn't go to a funeral, and then he had like a mini stroke and his family couldn't go and see him. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Alice has just put, was it busy at hospital? No, it wasn't at all. It were no problem getting a parking space. There were very few people there. There were very few people. We saw the initial waiting room was completely empty. And I went off onto waiting room 4, side waiting room 4, and then these are smaller waiting rooms. and I think there were 4 of us in there that were patients and 2 that were carers, like my missus and this other woman. And now we weren't busy at all, and they give you a lot of time. She said the nurse actually said it means we can have a lot more time with each patient, and we can, we're not having to rush things and do stuff. And so to that end, it's doing some good, but obviously there's people that are missing out, people that aren't there, people that won't go. Northern General, Alex,
Well, I mean, I've told you this in private, haven't I? My girlfriend works at council in a care home for old people. They're half full. My sister's a midwife, and she says they're not busy. And then my mum's had cancer, and she's had all her appointments cancelled. But yeah, I mean, my girlfriend says they've had 4 cases of coronavirus. They had to send them all to hospital, but they've all come back. None of them have died.
Well, I noticed at Sheffield Arena today as we were going past on the way home. I think there were these COVID-19 testing fucking places in the arena car park.
Oh no, I saw one the other day when I was in a car park somewhere. I was thinking, what the fuck? I mean, and my girlfriend got tested, obviously, because she works at council and that. And I said to her, you'll test negative. I said to her, have you ever had flu? Or have you ever had a flu jab? And it was negative for both. So I said, you won't have it, because they're only testing for antibodies, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know what they're testing for. Nick GB has said, what does Mark Steele shooting someone in the past have anything to do with what he is saying about 5G? And it's got nothing to do with it. But this is the sort of guy we are talking about. When you're talking about somebody's character, like he shot somebody, he spent 8 years in prison. What he's saying about 5G now is crap. It's nonsense. It's rubbish. The stuff he's telling you about 5G is shit. It's bullshit. It's been nothing but bullshit. And you can find a million videos proving him, people from American people making videos proving him wrong. So, he's got, it's, first of all, you want to know somebody's character if you're going to listen to them and you're going to find out, you're going to listen to them and you're going to take information that they say. And secondly, what he's saying about 5G is crap anyway. It's nonsense. It's bullshit. And he's saying he's a 5G expert. He's got a fucking open university fucking degree in psychology. What does that tell you? A fucking open university.
I know. I won't trust anyone who's shot someone in the head.
Well, listen. What I would do is I'd say, right, if he were honest, and if I got him on show, if he came on my show, I'd say to him, explain to us what happened. Tell us what happened, and then we can get that out of the way, and we can start talking about 5G. But he never does. Nobody ever does that. And this Jason this surfer dude who's posting selfies on him after he's just got out at sea on fucking, coldest day at fucking year and saying he's been, I don't know, he's a fucking artist. He's trying to say, he's a fucking con man. He just listens to him. He don't ask him these questions. He won't have asked him any questions that were anything difficult or anything. It'll just have been, what will happen now? And he'll go, well, your kids are getting nosebleeds. once it's switched on, man, fucking, I'll tell you something. If we've got them antennas round here, right, on top of the lampposts. Now, I don't know what them antennas are,
I
but
don't.
I'll tell you something. I've got a massive bird population in my garden. I've got a huge number of birds that live in my back garden in tree. I've got a tree in that garden. I've got a huge number of finches and all sorts, and we've been putting grass seeds down this last couple of days. And I said, you know, you need to make sure birds don't get at them and what have you, because we've got a huge number of birds. So this is not killing birds. It's not killing bees at the moment. And you know, and this, it's just. I'll take proper 5G information from somebody who has the expertise, right?
So, what do you think is the purpose of this?
Of what?
Like the lockdown?
Well, keep us in Europe.
Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Really?
Keep us in Europe. I said it right from the very start. I said,
the
economy is going to be so fucking destroyed, and all the economies in Europe are going to be so fucking destroyed that what they'll do is the European Central Bank is going to be offering to fucking bail them out. We won't be able to afford the bailout that we're going to fucking need. And so, well, we're going to be told we can't, and therefore they'll say, well, you know, if you're not in EU, then you won't get anything.
So they've done it worldwide just to stop us from leaving Europe.
Well, no, there's probably other things as well. Look, we won't be out of Europe. We'll never get out of Europe. I mean, where is fucking what's his face? Robinson. Where is he? He were talking about freedoms and fucking protesting on streets and having all this shit about freedom and everything before we got Boris in power, and then he's just gone. He's just gone fucking dead. He's just gone all dead.
I think there'll be a second wave in the autumn.
Okay.
And it'll be a lot worse than it is now.
I don't think it will. I don't think there will be a second wave. No. I think the whole idea of a virus is going to be dropped. Right? It's going to be the whole idea of a virus and as being a way of controlling it, it's going to be dropped completely. I think it'll go, and then we'll never hear of it again. All we'll be talking about is the economy and how we're going to get the economy back going. And there'll be politicians coming out, they'll be making promises and and saying all these things, and people will be believing them. But there won't be a second. This pandemic thing, it's failed. It's failed catastrophically.
But then, do you think? Do you think maybe it's failed on purpose? Do you think it wasn't good enough?
No, I don't think it's failed on purpose.
Why has it failed?
Well, it's.
We're still standing fucking 2 meters apart. I mean, I went to Lidl's yesterday, and I had to get a taxi there and a taxi back, and it took me an hour, and I was queuing for half an hour.
Where's that? That's in Leeds, isn't it? Or where are you? Are you in Leeds or
Huddersfield?
You're in Huddersfield. So you're in Huddersfield. But if you'd have gone to any fucking seaside resort yesterday, it would have been packed. No social distancing. It will have been packed. They're not
right. I understand that, and also the roads are a lot busier. If I don't know whether you've been out on roads, but I mean cars wise, cars wise, the roads are a lot busier.
Well, as Max Hogan said, agree, Jason. Net the South China Sea, the Middle East, or official recognition of the broken world economy. Maybe it's a way that the World Bank's going to fucking bail everybody out, so that everybody's got to be into a world government. You know, there's so many things to this, but I think it's failed. Right? This experiment that they've done. I know we might feel like we've been fucked up arse and we've been done, but I think it's actually failed because you go to fucking any seaside resort yesterday and it'll have been packed.
I think you're probably right, but then I think, has it? I mean, you're a clever guy, Chase. You've got to try and think 2 steps ahead, haven't you? You've got to think, are they just letting us have the summer off?
No, the next thing is the race war.
Right. So is that what that thing in America is about then?
That's what that's about. It's a race war. That's the next thing in America. It's going to be a race war. But again, they're losing that. They're losing that war. You know, even though they've got these agent provocateurs, you've seen the guy with the umbrella and the mask and everything fucking smashing windows and starting off all fucking riot, with an hammer, and starting off all fucking riots. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's failed. I don't know whether it's supposed to fail or it's just to take his eyes off things. But you know, we of course we took his eyes off certain things because we've not been able to see them. I mean, did you see the fucking mouse on SpaceX?
No.
Oh well, there's a video.
On the latest one.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I ain't even looked at it. So why? Was there a mouse?
There was a video, right? And they're doing a thrust with one of the thrusters. It's got a fucking image of one of the thrusters, and they're doing a thrust. And there's this bloke, and he's saying, and they're going to do this for a certain amount of time, and then there's yada yada yada. And you see a fucking little mouse fucking crawling in between all fucking bits, and you think, you know what I mean? You think these people fucking believe this shit? This fucking.
They won't even look at that though, will they? They won't even look at that. Why is there? Think about it critically. Why is there a mouse on your fucking rocket ship that stood upright? I mean, they just don't think.
Alice said she thought it was a rat. Apparently, there were talk of rats had got onto the spaceship as well. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. The way that the stuff that they're putting out there, the way that they're manipulating people, the way that they're making people fucking think that they think, oh, look at it, look at this. This is a good idea. It's fucking lockdown. Nobody's got a job, right? It's fucking this, that, and all that 2 meter rule. I mean, how are they going to do that in a fucking little spaceship? Fucking 2 meter, and they're going aboard International Space Station. I mean, fuck off. Have a fucking if there were definitely a pandemic, right? Let's just say there's definitely a pandemic. There's definitely this COVID-19. What are you going to do? You're going to send astronauts from the Earth that is infected to the fucking space station that's not infected, and then I mean, come on, for fuck's sake!
That's the first thing you're gonna do. You're gonna think, I know what we'll do. We'll fucking send some fucking guys up to fucking space station.
Yeah, what we like?
With a rat on board, and then
rat.
Yeah.
So not only are we going to get this fucking thing where it goes, on board there is now COVID-19 on board the International Space Station, but there's also fucking the Black Plague because there's some fucking rats on there. I mean, come on.
We could watch him die live, though, couldn't we?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could watch it live.
You can watch him die live. Once they get the fucking virus, then you go, all right, then you're stuck in this little fucking tin can, apparently.
How do you isolate? What do you do?
What do you do? Go outside? Do you go outside?
Tell him to go outside. Get outside, you cunt. You've got fucking COVID-19. We don't all know it.
You're going to go out there for 14 days, you fucker.
Yeah, you go out there for 14 days if you don't fucking pop on first fucking minute.
Just see how long you last.
Oh, Dean Yates has put, that's why SpaceX is on a farm. All bullshit, Lord. Of course it's fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit.
I mean, Elon Musk's a fucking proper twat, isn't he? He really is full of shit. If you believe the word that,
blame Elon Musk. I mean, Elon Musk didn't come up with this and go, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this space thing. What they've done is they've gone to Elon Musk and said, right, you're a billionaire, and what we're going to do is we're going to have this like mad billionaire that fucking. I mean, what we're paying for NASA for if he's going to pay for all fucking space launches. And so and like he's thought, well, yeah, this is going to make me famous, and he does things like he says things like you can tell it's real because it looks so fake. I mean, for fuck's sake, hey Elon, come over here.
That was just unbelievable, that, wasn't it? I mean, how can you have a rocket landing on a inflatable thing in sea? Just crazy that people believe that shit.
It's completely fucking mad. Alex Cernin said, I kept fucking saying don't let those dipshits on the space station, but it's because Musk's whole model is let's skimp on the rocket's parts. Well, we probably don't agree with you there. I think we think it's all CGI. Well, I do anyway. I don't know about you, Leeds. I think it's CGI.
I think it probably is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's he's been picked, hasn't he? He's been chosen. Elon Musk is young, he's rich, he's fucking.
He's a front man, isn't he? I think
probably a lizard.
I think someone just said about Zuckerberg as well. You know, Facebook. I think he's just a front man. They're just front men. They don't actually control it.
Oh yeah, they're all front men. Look at Trump. Trump's a front man.
Yeah. They've no power. They're just
fucking Boris is a front man.
Oh yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. He's a right twat. He is.
I mean, how we didn't sack that Dominic Cummings is unbelievable. But again, you go back to the same thing happened with Tony Blair and Peter Mandelson.
Oh God, he was a fuck.
It's the same sort of relationship. There were lots of different things. I mean, Peter Mandelson were
because the power's the other way around. They don't realise that the power's the other way around. That actually,
I mean, Peter Mandelson was implicated in Operation Ore, which was a US and FBI investigation into paedophilia, and Peter Mandelson's name came up along with a load of other people from this country.
Oh, yeah.
And then fucking Blair denoticed it, so nobody can find it, nobody can report on it, nobody can find out about it, and it's probably locked for 50 years until Mandelson's fucking dead. And Mandelson's been getting away with it all that fucking time. The same's probably happening with fucking Dominic Cummings. I'm not saying Dominic Cummings is a paedophile. I'm just saying he fucking works amongst paedophiles. He lives amongst he works among paedophiles. He surrounds himself by paedophiles, and he must have a lot on Boris Johnson. For fuck's sake, he must have been sat there in his couch. There's an episode of The New Statesman like everyone to watch, but I can't remember what it's called. But it's the one where he's trying to stitch up another politician, and he decides to get this politician in a compromising situation with a woman in a hotel room, and then he jumps out of the wardrobe with a camera and starts taking pictures of him, right? As to use, and that's where, and that's, it's the same thing. This is what happens. We've been told a billion fucking times what happens, and yet they're still fucking running our country. They are still fucking running country. They decide what you can do, how far you can stand from the bird in front of you that's wearing a fucking mini skirt, where you want to go up because you're on your mobility scooter and you want to get up quite close so that you get a decent enough shot. No, I've got to be 2 fucking meters away. Fuck you, fucking Boris. Go on.
I've run out of Rizzlers, so I'm gonna have to do a uni and exit stage left for a second. So if you want to carry on your rant, good on you.
Your next stage, it's only stage left. You're not going for a shit, are you? Like for 20 minutes?
No, I just need to get some papers.
Fucking uni on his show, fucking half of it is like him having a fucking
10 minutes he went for. Did you see that one? 10 minutes he went for.
I know, 10 fucking minutes. It just disappeared for 10 minutes. She'll Destroyer did same. I think She'll Destroyer only good for shit and all. He just disappeared for 10 minutes. He just went away, and no happened. Nobody would do it out. And you could hear him, flicking through newspaper. But anyway, Alex Cernilan, it seems sketchy to me. Like you said, this is too dumb of a time to send people into space. There you go. During an alleged pandemic. If it is real, it's incredibly stupid, but the whole launch sounded like it was out of a cartoon. So who the fuck knows? Yeah, thanks for that, Alex. Yeah, that's a good point. It's the stupidest time to send people into space. We've got a pandemic on Earth that is pretty much covering the entire flat Earth or globe or V shape or I was watching that thingy tonight, that thing about what's his face, not Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and in there they said that he had a penis that looked like an egg. I don't know how that works.
Was that a yoke?
No. Deadly serious. I weren't egging you on.
Seriously, he's got a cock like an egg.
That's what he said on fucking thing. I don't know. He's just huge. Nick GB says space travel is fake anyway. Yep, we know that. I've just put that up on my. I put them Apollo facts on my other YouTube channel that we're talking about earlier on. I've put some stuff on that I thought might get deleted. So there's these Apollo facts, and what they are really are the Apollo missions and the films from the Apollo missions, and you can see different times of when things were happening, and the delays are way up. It's supposed to be a fucking 4-second delay. They're talking to each other as if we're talking to you now. I'm talking to you now. There's supposed to be a 4-second delay. But anyway, that's on my other channel.
It's absolute bullshit, isn't it? I mean, look at picture behind you.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I mean, and I tell you what though, right? My girlfriend used to take piss out of me for saying, "Oh, it's end of world," because I were maybe a bit of a prepper. You know what a prepper is and that. And I've got gas mask and all that. And now she said,
"We don't want to know about your sex life, mate.
We're not talking about my sex life."
All
She
right,
said,
when I mentioned the gas mask.
okay, I don't wear it. She said, how did you know? And now she's thinking, maybe he's not such a dickhead. And since I've been looking after my mum, I always used to talk about Paul McCartney, you know, Mark Devlin, Paul
Yep,
McCartney, and all that. And
yep.
there were
By
a
the way, we've got
question.
Matt Conspiro coming on the show very, very soon.
Have you?
He talks about the Beatles and that. Shut up a minute. I'm trying to
So
advertise.
there were a
Isn't it?
question on eggheads other day, apparently.
Okay.
I don't fucking watch telly, but my mum does. And it were about Paul McCartney, about him being dead. And then she suddenly thought, oh, there might be something in that. Just because it was on fucking eggheads, you know. Not that I've been saying it.
Yeah, I understand completely what you mean.
So it's got to be on the BBC. It's got to be on the BBC for them to even fucking consider it. So that's why I'm thinking that guy being killed in America or whatever. I'm thinking, well, they're making a big fucking deal about this, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, listen. If you take it as it is, it's a human being killing a human being
Well, that's disgusting.
without just cause.
Yeah.
If you take it as it is,
Yeah.
but once then what enters is the fact that we've got race and we've got. I think probably what it is. If you just sort of just give me a second to try and explain what I think, but you know, because we've got when it's not going to be long before there's going to be another US presidential race.
3rd of November.
Yeah, and I think that's they're trying to sort of demonize Trump and his and it's as they perceive, as they'd say, as they lie, far right, you know, backup. So I think there's probably some point, there's some part of that as well, because I mean, fuck me, who's he going to be up against? Creepy Joe Biden. Oh.
What a choice you got there, eh? I mean, seriously, is that the best that
I
you've
don't
got?
mind Trump because he gives you the odd fucking bit of entertainment.
Well, yeah, but he's still an arsehole.
Of course, he's an arsehole, but he gives you that bit of entertainment.
Well,
But
yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a Trump supporter, but fucking Joe Biden, have a day off.
But they're going to put someone up against him so that Trump wins. I mean, that's what they do.
Joe Biden.
Exactly. Who's going to vote for that fucking pedo fucker?
Exactly.
So Trump's going to get in, isn't he? And that's what they want.
You would think so, wouldn't you? But
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if Trump don't, I mean, he'll be the first single fucking term president for God knows how long. Because Reagan did 2 terms.
Yeah, I think
Nixon.
No, it was George Bush Senior, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Reagan did 2 terms. So did George Bush Senior. Before Reagan, it was Carter.
George Bush Senior only did 1.
Eh?
George Bush Senior only did 1.
Right. He ran twice, though, didn't he?
Yes, he did, but
he ran against Clinton, didn't he? And Clinton got in. All right. So George Bush Senior was the last single-term president.
I'd put money on it, mate. if you want to bet.
About what?
If you want to bet on that, I reckon George Bush Senior at last one-term president.
Well, I just agreed with you.
Okay. Oh, you save yourself some money.
Well, I did, since I would have been wrong. Okay, now. Anyway, listen, it's coming up to 11 o'clock. That's going to be 2 hours we've done tonight. Thanks to everyone who's been in chat room. Hat Malevolence, Tom, Nubian, Max Organ, all the regulars, Alice Georgeson, Stupid Leeds. Is it Stupid Leeds that comes in? Sometimes Nubian, Chris O'Rourke, Nick GB. Oh, but Buckingham Palace being boarded up. Have you Ed, have you seen out about
that? I saw there were. I only kind of look at the news flittingly, and I noticed there was a picture of the Queen on a horse. Did you see that?
Yeah, that were at Windsor Castle, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, well, I mean, that's there for a reason. I heard that Prince Philip had died. Don't know whether you heard that.
That footage of the Queen on a horse is old footage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can tell. The way you can tell is she's wearing a coat and she's wearing wet clothes that indicate that it's cold. It's not been cold this weekend.
Yeah, I must admit it's been warm, hasn't it?
Right, so that's an old picture that they've dug up from somewhere that they've probably not used anywhere else.
So then what's happened then? Has she been... I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, I've seen this about Buckingham Palace being boarded up, but I will say, weren't there a bit of a fucking kerfuffle a few years ago when the Parliament decided to vote in a 340 billion refurb of Buckingham Palace? So if they're refurbishing Buckingham Palace,
well, they won't make much for it.
Well, whatever it were, whatever. If they're refurbishing Buckingham Palace, they're going to be boarding windows up, aren't they?
But then, if you've noticed, also, the Queen's speech, and whenever you see her, she doesn't wear the crown, which is symbolic.
Well, symbolic or not, it's time for us to go. I think.
Is it?
Yeah, because I'm knackered, mate. I want to go downstairs. I want to smoke a joint, take a drink.
I probably will.
So thanks to everyone who's been watching. Nick GB, that's what I think about Buckingham Palace being boarded up. They did. Don't forget. Remember, we did. There was a. They are supposed to be doing it up. I don't know whether that's part of it or not. But anyway, listen. Thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Me and Owen Lloyd Martin will be talking about the alleged false flag in Minnesota and what repercussions, what sort of things that what it's going to mean to us. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks very much, everybody. Love you all. Bye.